13, 14, 15, want you to write the, or not write the equation, want you to figure out the slope of the line parallel to the given line. We know if it's in y equals mx plus b, that the slope of the line is the number in front of the x. So since this equation is already solved for y, we know that the slope is negative 1/2. The slope of the line that's parallel, if they're parallel, they should be slanted the same. So the slope should be the same, negative 1/2. The slope of the line perpendicular to the line. What they're going to tell you for the slope of the line perpendicular is that you're going to do opposite the reciprocal. So if that slope is negative 1/2, I'm going to have a positive 2 over 1, which of course can be simplified into just 2. They'll tell you when you look on the ALEKS program that if you take the parallel slope and the perpendicular slope and you multiply those two things together, negative 1/2 times 2 over 1, you always get an answer of negative 1. Not that that makes a whole lot of difference, but you'll see it in the ALEKS explanation, and it's just a fact that happens to be true if you're wondering why they put it there. Now in number 14, notice the line is not solved for y. So before I can answer the questions, I need to rearrange it and put it in slope-intercept form where you are solved for y. So we did this before when we found the slope of the line. We need to move our x to the other side. So negative 6y is going to equal, since this is a negative 9, we're going to make it a positive 9x minus 4. We then need to divide. So we're dividing by our negative 6. Y is going to equal negative 9, 6 reduces down to 3/2 x. And then we have a negative over a negative, so plus 4, 6 reduces down to 2/3. So what is the slope of the line parallel? Well, it should be the same as the slope of this line, negative 3 over 2. What is the slope of the line perpendicular? Well, since this is negative, this one's going to be positive, and it's going to be the reciprocal, so positive 2/3. So negative 3/2 would be the parallel line, positive 2/3 is the perpendicular line. So it doesn't have anything to do with this y-intercept, just happened to be a coincidence there, opposite my reciprocal. And the last one on number 15, same thing. If I have the line 7x plus 4y equals 3, and I want the slope of the line that's parallel and the slope of the line that's perpendicular, first thing I need to do is solve that for y. So 4y is going to equal, this is a positive 7x, so I'm going to make it negative 7x plus 3. I then have to divide by my 4. So y equals negative 7/4 x plus 3/4. Watch to see if they switch these around, because I believe sometimes they do. I didn't when I typed up my paper, but sometimes I think they switch them. What is the slope of the parallel? Parallel should have the same slope, so it's the negative 7/4. What is the slope of the perpendicular? Since this is negative, this will be positive and be the reciprocal, so positive 4/7. And that is the end there of homework day 17.